If you didn't see part 1, me, Badger, Winn and Ethan have headed to Playa de las Americanas, Tenerife, to see if it could be a good lads holiday alternative to places such as Benidorm. In part 1, we went to Veronica's Strip to experience the nightlife, and the next day enjoyed a thrilling trip to Siam Park. We pick up the action the morning after Ethan's strange sex doll shenanigans.
I'm fucking up.
Mr. Winn! It's time to go buggying. But as with yesterday morning, Ethan was a pain to get up. After a few minutes of this nonsense though, he had no option but to drag himself out of bed. For today's excursion, we headed out of 𝗘𝗽𝟳 and up towards Mount 𝗘𝗽 to do a buggy excursion. We arrived at a random Spanish-looking farmhouse, and after signing some health and safety forms, we hit the road. We passed through Villa Flor, Tenerife's highest village, and then headed up the spiralling road towards 𝗘𝗽 National Park. Oi, oi. This landscape is unfucking real. We're above the clouds and that is Mount fucking 𝗘𝗽. Holy shit! Look at the volcanic rock ahead! As we stopped at the halfway point to take in the surroundings, we learnt a bit more about 𝗘𝗽, which is still an active volcano, with the last eruption being in 1909. The ride up had been fairly pleasant. Unfortunately for me though, I will be heading back down with the world's least sensible driver. I didn't really capture it on camera, but the tread on the tyres of the buggy was virtually non-existent, and the whole way down, Ethan was constantly attempting drifts in the corners, which was a tad uncomfortable, considering the drops at the side of the road. The worst was yet to come though, because as we headed off-road, I ran into a bit of an issue.
I really need a piss, and we're literally about to go on the off-road path. This is absolute hell. This is what living feels like. Oh God. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, 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 fuck a hill. It's a hill. It's a hill. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, oh, oh. What is this? Oh, what the?
Thankfully, I managed not to piss myself, and even better, we made it back to the apartment in one piece.
What was your reviews on the excursion? Was it Ari's?
It's basically just a scheme for them to sell you photos and videos of you on the buggies, so just as a pre-warning. Oh, Ethan.
What?
Ethan, what's happened to your son?
Oh, you look like you've been dragged through a farmer's field.
Looks like he's been assaulted. Oh, Winn.
I know.
Looks like he's been assaulted. Winn taxed the shower after Ethan, which gave us three a chance to talk about a very important matter.
Winn's birthday.
Oh, right.
What are we doing?
It's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, so what
Right.
I know we're going out.
I'm buying him his main meal.
I'm gonna get him a cake. Some
Cake.
cards.
Card. You need to sort out a card.
thought I was getting an escort.
For fuck's sake.
I'm looking at birthday breakfast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Big feasty, I'm going to have to tidy all this up or something.
Yeah.
We decided to go to 𝗘𝗽𝟳 to get the supplies.
He's left. Ethan Corbanks hasn't been allowed into 𝗘𝗽𝟳 because he wasn't wearing a shirt, so he's just left.
How old is Winn?
21, so 2 and a 1.
12.
Oh, get that. That looks really nice, that.
Well, do you want to have a look around?
I think that, because he likes that sort of stuff.
A little bit though.
Well, yeah, that's why we get the candles and that, and...
You need to get some.
Yeah, but we've got the crepes and the ice cream. We're going to get ice cream as well.
Ethan came back with a shirt to help us carry the shopping back, and then Badger cracked straight on, adding his modifications to the brownie cake. He didn't have a rolling pin for the icing though, so he had to get creative. Finally, he added some of Winn's favourite cookies to garnish the top of the cake. And then we got ready and headed out for dinner in the Wolfpack tops.
I'm not wearing any underwear.
I want to be included sometimes, but no one else can do the camera, so I've just got to go with it. Tonight we decided to try a local restaurant called Mario's. Badger went for some gammon, egg and chips, with me, Winn and Ethan all going Italian.
Go on, son. Go on, son. That's it. That's it. Oh,
It's gonna keep me in suspense.
oh. This is more suspenseful than when you went up the Tower of Power.
Yeah, you got this on film.
We gave Mario's an average rating of 2.5 out of 4 idiots. Seeing as we didn't have to be up early in the morning, we headed back to the apartment for another lethal pre-drink game of roulette, this time featuring more than one shot of absinthe. Remarkably, Winn had forgot the colour of the absinthe shot.
I think it's the absinthe.
Yeah, dude. Nah, have a go sniff it.
After finding out that it wasn't absinthe, Ethan took his go, and even he couldn't remember its colour.
What was the blue one again?
The blue one, it's that savoury stuff.
Oh yeah, that blueberry.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
It smells like...
you're gonna have to do it either way.
I'm just confused because it smells like Jaeger, but it's fucking blue.
You didn't remember the colour of the bottle?
The game came down to 2 shots of absinthe and 1 shot of Jaeger, and it was Winn's go.
Black 26. 11. 26. You lucky bastard.
So we're just taking all 3 of these.
I'd like to raise a toast to me boys. I hope you survive enough for tomorrow since that one is my actual birthday.
Hey, Winn. Hey, Winn.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Well, to that Ethan I say, drink up, you shit.
I'm gonna throw before I even get it.
Ready.
Ethan's going.
Steady. Chin chin.
Who's gonna take it better? Ethan, since you had 2 absinthe, and also because I had the least amount of food at the restaurant but paid the most to Badger, you should get the first round.
Okay.
Yes.
Why am I lungs hurt?
Oh, you eat lungs so too much.
Right. Let's go, boys.
We started out as usual with Wally High. Ethan suddenly made a shocking announcement.
So do you want to drink anyway?
Oh wait, the absinthe is ruined it for us.
Next, we headed down to the Irish bar, and Badger told me to pick everyone's drinks. Winn wasn't best pleased about what I got him though.
How could you do that to a dude?
You said you got a Bloody Mary before. I wanted to see you out.
I didn't say that.
Go on, Winn, get it done, son. It's a free birthday.
You failed YouTube star. Guys, please. Your channel went nowhere.
Did Winn say that he had a Bloody Mary before?
100%. No. 100%. Yes. Oh, we like to drink with Winn, cause Winn is our mate. And when we drink with Winn, he downs his drink in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, 1.5. You gotta keep going, man.
No, that's good enough.
No, it's not.
After Winn endured his torture, the lads decided to check out 𝗘𝗽𝟳's version of Snooks. As the clock struck midnight, the celebrations really began.
7th September now. Then when we go out again at 9 PM, it'll still be the 7th of September.
Yeah.
2-day birthday sesh.
Oi oi!
Oi oi!
But are you actually
He's
21
fucking
now?
dying at the concert.
Yes. I don't want to drink anymore.
Are you actually 21 now, Winn?
Legally I am 21, but
Yeah.
scientifically not
Oh, okay.
till, not till 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
It's actually 5 o'clock.
Oi oi! Badger was getting pretty pissed by this point. Ethan, however, had had enough and headed back to the apartment as we hit the final bar of the night.
Oh yeah!
Look at that funny fucker there. Top class wanker.
Who's a fucking wanker? Na 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 na. Who's a fucking wanker? Na 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 na.
To 21 years of miserable existence, and also to this lad's holiday, which has been fucking amazing.
Oh, oi oi.
Possibly the best nights out we've had. R.I.P. Ethan. I'm sure you'll rebound on the next night. Cheers. Oh wait, David, bring it up, lads.
Oi oi. After finishing that drink, the lads were clearly too drunk to continue onwards, so we set off on the long, stumbling trek back to the apartment.
The shades are good because they make us feel cool, but also they hide the fact that I'm completely fucking gone.
Oi, oi, oi!
Am I original?
Yeah!
Am I the only one?
Yeah!
Am I sexual?
Yeah!
If I'm everything you need, you better rock your body right.
Rock your body!
Yeah.
Everybody! What are you fucking doing? Get out! Reach!
I think they might be back.
We've just sang Rock Your Body and people were looking and they were going, yeah, rock that body. Yeah, boy. Happy, happy, happy times.
When we woke up the next morning, Badger was eager to begin cooking his birthday breakfast for Winn. but in order to keep it a secret from him, he announced that we must barricade his door. Surprisingly, that didn't work, so Badger cracked on without him.
He is some fucker him like. Well, if he starts a fire with his birthday breakfast, we're now fucking gonna have to jump off the balcony because we can't get past that fucking obstacle. That's his bed he's got now. Why has he got his bed?
Not being able to get out the room was actually a serious issue, but a more pressing matter was if someone tried to get in the room, aka the maids, who usually came round at this time of day. And to make it worse, we realised that the Do Not Disturb sign was on the wrong side of the door. Luckily, I managed to get through, and just in time.
No gracias. No gracias.
Badger then got the cake out, which he'd added more decorations to, and began the cooking.
You cook 4 eggs at a time.
Yes.
Next, he instructed me to make an interesting beverage.
Wash these up and put them on.
You sure?
Yeah. This is the future cocktail maker. Ice pops. No one's ever thought of this. Look at how nice that looks.
With the feast prepared, we went to get Winn.
Happy birthday, Winn! Is your fucking cake, boy?
Oh, woo! Oi, oi!
We then enjoyed the meal, and afterwards, Winn cut into his cake.
Cut the cake. Cut the cake.
Oh, that's a beautiful slice.
After breakfast, we asked Winn what he wanted to do on his birthday. He didn't really have any idea, so we decided to head down to the beach, seeing as we hadn't checked it out yet for our review. Because Tenerife is a volcanic island, the beaches usually feature black sand and pebbles. 𝗘𝗽𝟳 Americanas beaches, however, have added sand imported from nearby Africa, so they aren't bad.
Don't do anything funny because I've got my phone, my wallet and my camera.
The rockier parts of the shoreline are still quite good because the rock pools basically turn into hot tubs with the heat from the sun.
Oh yes. Badger! Come and stand in this. It's our own hot tub.
I then set about trying to get a shot of the marine wildlife, but I didn't want to get my clothes wet.
Oh, and now he's decided to bail.
So I ended up looking like a twat. Luckily, Badger managed to get a decent shot though. After that, we headed back to the apartment and got ready for Winn's birthday night out. Winn had chosen Harley's for his birthday meal. Him and Badger both ordered burgers, with me going for a club chicken sandwich. But I am impressed with it because you get coleslaw. Them fries are actually really nice because they've left the, that's how I make my fries, they've left the skins on and that. Have your first bite. Here we go, here we go. Good? Yeah?
On a scale of 4 minutes. 3?
I decided to give it a 3 as well, and so did Winn. What sauce have you got?
Chili mayonnaise.
Oh, can I try a bit?
Have it?
Oh,
I'm not meaning this bit.
oh, thank you, Winn. And that's your birthday. I don't want to be stealing stuff from you. With all the food I was taking from people, including Badger's salad, I started to become very full. So in the end, I gave up, as I wanted to have a little bit of dessert, which also looked really nice. We then went back for some pre-drink shots.
3, 2, 1, and 1.
Before hitting the Irish bar, where someone else was celebrating a birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Good man, Derek.
We decided to mention that it was Winn's birthday as well.
It's Winn's birthday. I cannot verify. I'm not doing it again. Alright.
I don't think it's a barmaid's birthday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It's my birthday this year too.
After some persuasion, however,
Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you.
Oi, 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 oi.
Last but not least.
finally he had to sing happy birthday to the barmaid.
Everybody, it's Jasmine's birthday. We've got to sing happy birthday to Jasmine. So, happy birthday, dear Jasmine.
It turns out that the 7th of September is a popular day for birthdays though,
Doing a different key.
as someone else announced that it was their mate's birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Desmond. Happy birthday to you. So is there anybody besides me that doesn't have a birthday today? Am I the only one? There we go.
After Winn got stopped by one of 𝗘𝗽𝟳's biggest fans, we headed down towards the clubs and ran into the freakiest fucking street performer I have ever seen.
What the fuck is that?
We headed down to a bar, but once we'd ordered the drinks, Winn decided that he didn't like the tunes they were playing.
Like, I'm not being funny, but why is it that whenever someone releases a really good song, it has to get a club remix? Like, who listens to Wonderwall by Oasis on the Platoon thing goes, you know what? That'll be an absolute fucking club banger for a bunch of cokeheads at 12 AM in the morning. Like, Howie.
Here!
Exactly, like, if you're making a Clubland remix of Highway to Hell, you really need to look...
Just fuck off.
Yeah, you need to look at your life and think, what the fuck am I doing with myself?
Winn must have clearly been getting pissed though, as he then hypocritically started singing along to a Nickelback club remix.
This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you say sorry. Sorry.
And this was later confirmed at the next bar, when he became absolutely stumped over a piece of fruit on the side of his cocktail.
It's so simple as to what it is.
Is it apple?
No.
No, it does actually taste like apple.
How is
Do you not know what fruit it is?
It's the simplest one. You must have.
You must have heard of the fruit.
I need a second bite.
Look at the shape of it.
It's a star, what he wants to say.
It's not a common fruit,
But you will know what
but
it
you'll have heard of the name.
is. Literally staring you in the face.
Yeah. A plant?
Yeah.
What's the shape of it?
Okay, but it was a star, but I ate it.
Right, and what is it? What type of food is it?
Lemon?
Okay, so you've got the first bit of it, which is star. Yeah. Now, we need the second bit. What's the opposite of vegetable?
Fruit.
Right.
Star fruit.
Yes.
I'll drop the star. I can't use it now, it's been on the ground. I have this lemon instead.
He's definitely dabbled.
Before long, Badger also managed to get himself pissed, and at this point, I knew that I was in for an entertaining night.
This way. Oh, I think someone should climb that tree. I'm gonna climb that tree.
This is gonna go really well.
Boys, recording.
Yeah.
Natural born survivor.
Oh fuck.
Yes, parkour. Hey David, you haven't seen skills like this though. Oh shit. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, Dave, have you seen this mad skill?
We headed back to the pool bar for some more drinks. Playing games though was absolutely pointless with the state that they were in.
Welcome to Winston's Championship Darts. Here we go.
Oi, oi. That doesn't count.
As me and Winn went to get the last round of drinks, Badger gave an update to the camera.
Alright guys, it's Winn's birthday. I'm holding in. I think I'm the only one that is holding in. Oh, he's ordered another scombo. I don't think he's going to be able to handle it.
To be 21st.
Happy birthday, Winn.
It turns out, however, that Badger was the one who couldn't handle it. Badger, you're not that drunk.
Let's go.
You're not that drunk.
Shit. Might be like.
You're not that drunk. You're not a lightweight, Badger.
Okay, lads. Thanks to both of yous. This has been a fucking amazing 21st. We didn't have Ethan, but I quite like what we did here tonight. So, thank yous both. I hope we stay friends like this 50 years. Wait, bye.
Oi, oi.
Oi, oi. Yeah, oi, oi.
I'm seeing nothing.
You see nothing apparently.
Overall, from our time in Tenerife, we'd found out that it is actually a great destination for lads' holidays. We didn't really rate the actual clubs themselves too much, as a lot of them were either dead or dodgy. But apart from this, the destination excels in every aspect, from unique day trips out to vibrant nightlife. Looking back at our time here, it had been great, and to be honest, not just this, but the whole summer had been great too.
Toast to 4 Idiots Series 1. Oi oi lads, don't spill your drinks. I hope you have enjoyed it.